My name is Tae Louie. I'm from Windsor, Ontario.
She keep on calling, asking Louie what the deal is. If you seen that shit I seen, you would see that I see some real shit. I can only tell you facts, I swear I've been through weird shit. I can tell you fell head over heels, and you hate that I still can't admit I feel it.
So pretty much, I've been making music since I was 11 years old. I remember before, back in the day, man, I was like in the basement, like recording my songs with a goddamn Rock Band microphone. Fuck, man, I bought that Rock Band game, and I literally like took the microphone of that bitch, plugged it in the USB into the computer, and that was the wave, man. Like that was my very first mic that I was using. Back in the day, I used to record with like, you know, a few of the artists out here. Like I used to record with Crazy, Peso. I was even rocking with Simple Methods back in the day. Simple Methods was one of the first people that I originally started rapping with. And we used to like literally have the microphone next to the speaker like this with the beat playing from the speaker. And we would be rapping like this, saying our verses, going like this. And Simple Methods used to be editing all of our shit back then. He would still make that shit sound crisp. It was crazy. So back in the day, there was this candy store called Candy Orbit. I seen that they were doing like a rap battle there. I went and I did the tryouts. I pretty much made it through. And there was a bunch of other like rappers from the scene there that I was going up against. I won the battle. From there on, that pretty much what got me noticed in the city. Like a lot of the people in the city started getting to know me from that. The candy store would have me like perform and do little shows there, and as a kid, I was 14 years old. I would have all the little girls be coming out cheering me on. They'd be like, oh, my name was Lil Funk at the time. It wasn't even Tae Louie.
What's your name?
Lil Funk.
Lil Funk, that's right.
And yeah, man, I used to love that candy store. They gave me my first real professional studio time. I got $200 from that bitch. And also they gave me like $150 worth of candy, like a gift card like from their store. I went in that bitch and picked up every goddamn lollipop I seen. Candy Orbit, man. Those are the times, those are the days. I'm sure, man, like I'm not advising this, but fuck, man, if you go look that shit up, you go catch the whole performance from back in the day, man. You can see the whole winner.
I'm bringing you the basis. This is the basics. I'm representing Candy Orbit. Can you taste it?
So this upcoming EP that I have coming out, Minded Melodies. The album is a short little EP. I put together 5-track, 1 feature. There's only 1 feature on that bitch, and the feature song is already out. My So Silent, go check it out. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, all the platforms. So this EP is pretty much just putting all my thoughts, my emotions, all into melodies. And these 5 tracks are going crazy. Like I'm telling you, this EP is pretty nice, man. And salute to everybody that helped me out on that EP. Like salute to Lowe's, salute to Mass Studios. This is one song that on Minded Melodies. It's my first bilingual track that I actually did. Half English, half Italian. It's called Stella Del Rock. My first like bilingual track. So I'm really trying to go all out in this shit. Like, and this shit came out crazier than I thought. When I was writing that shit, I was like, there's no way that I'll be able to write a bilingual track. And I put the steps together, I put everything together, and within probably like 2 to 3 weeks, that song was complete. Usually I write a song within a week or so, maybe sometimes even a day or 2 if I want to write a fast track. But that Stella Del Rock, that song took me a long time, so I really hope that you guys end up liking that one. My favorite cartoon character, I got a lot, but honestly I would have to say, bro, that nigga Johnny Bravo. That nigga Johnny Bravo was funny as hell, man. That nigga was so dumb, but at the same time, he got bitches. All the niggas hated him. He got beat up in almost every episode, man. But Johnny Bravo was that guy, man. My favorite video game as a kid, I would have to say Smash Bros. I used to play that bitch on GameCube. You know my boy Meta Knight, that Hooga Waka. He always just be cutting niggas up with them swords. I would say GTA San Andreas is definitely another one. That's like a childhood game. San Andreas was that shit.
Oh shit, here we go again.
I'd be on that bitch all night, and I'm not even too much of a gamer, so when it comes down to games, I would honestly say like GTA overall top. It's my go-to game. My favorite strain, I would probably have to say, I've been smoking this shit lately called Black Gas. And that shit is crazy, some crazy exotic kush. This Black Gas shit is crazy. What I'm smoking on now is called Cookie Dough. This shit is gas too. It gotta be gas. Okay, I'm gonna take my glasses off for these ones. For this one, I'm gonna have to take my glasses off. So the afterlife, from my theory, what I believe in, I actually believe in, like, I believe the afterlife is kind of like the life that we're living in now, but instead of living people that are on this earth as of right now, you are walking next to people that have died, people that have passed away.
What is this place?
This is heaven.
Ah, heaven. I've had this dream before. Is Pac in there? Yo, tell Pac I'm here.
Hey, I said no. Go to hell.
And I feel like everybody's humble at that point. I just feel like you're just living such a free life. I feel like you get so much more freedom than what we do now. There's no system put in place. I just feel like afterlife could be whatever you fucking want it to be. Honestly, like I just feel like afterlife could be whatever you make it. Shit, honestly, like my two favorite artists right as of right now that I could honestly say that I would like to collab with, I would have to say Juice WRLD for sure. I feel like me and Juice WRLD would make a fucking banger, a slapper. You know, R.I.P. Juice WRLD. Too bad he's, you know, not around anymore. The other one I would have to say Lil Wayne, but like I would not put me, Juice WRLD, and Lil Wayne all on one song. Like I would have to make a separate song with me and Lil Wayne and another solo with me and Juice WRLD, because Lil Wayne's like something that I grew up on, and Wayne never dies. I'll tell you that right now. I don't care who said that Lil Wayne like fell off. That nigga ain't never fell off, bro. He's only getting better, man. No cap. That's my childhood. So like I said, I would have to put Lil Wayne and Juice WRLD, but it would have to be a separate track. I cannot put them on two different sounds. Some of my hobbies, just getting money, being a dad. That's all that, you know, that's all that I really care about in my life right now, man. My life's changed since I had a son. Some conspiracy theories. Oh shit. I've been a fan of conspiracy theories since I was a kid. Like, I used to start off with the whole Illuminati shit. I used to be looking up, you know, Illuminati on YouTube, Google, watching a bunch of fucking hour-and-a-half long videos on Illuminati. But I could tell you one thing, that one motherfucking video that I seen of Beyonce turning into the fucking devil at the Super Bowl, that one performance, yo, that shit had me shook, bro. She got some broad ass shoulders and shit in that one video. She turned into, that shit spooked the shit out of me, I'll tell you that. So, from there, it goes on to that Wayfair shit. That Wayfair shit scares the shit out of me. How they're posting up as like different types of furniture with different codes as like kids that went missing and all of that. That shit's weird as fuck to me. I'm not gonna lie. The government be up to some weird shit. A lot of theories on the afterlife, like we already talked about. I would have to say that shit. Like I said, afterlife we will never know until the shit actually happens to us. Until we die, man. Last meal before I die, definitely my Nona's pasta. If anybody knows me, they know I love my fucking Nona's pasta. Fresh sauce. She makes it every year. We have sauce day, all my family gets together. Yo, that shit is slaps. And maybe a steak. Steak or two, actually. Top 3 albums. Carter 3. Graduation, Kanye West. And probably Nothing Was the Same, Drake. Like, Carter 3 was my fucking childhood. Graduation, my childhood. And fucking Nothing Was the Same was like, that was like my high school times. And I was, you know, I was just going through all my emotions and shit. Like, that shit helped me out. I only get to listen to one artist.
12 hours straight.
Fuck. 12 hours straight. One artist. I'm not gonna lie, it'll probably be my boy Wayne. Wayne got too much songs. They're all cold. I listen to all of that. 12 hours. The first beat I ever rapped on. So when I was a kid, I used to just go up to my mom. Like when I was like probably 13, 12 years old, I just go up to my mom and just spit random freestyles to her, or even random verses that I would hear from Wayne. And And I would even take my shirt off and like even start rapping like I was Wayne. And I would say like my mom put on, first beat I told my mom to put on was 3P from Lil Wayne. And that instrumental I just took off, man. I started going, I went off of like 8 lines from him that he started on. I just took off from there. And I had her jaw dropped. First time smoking weed. Oh my God. So I got this story, but the first time I started smoking weed, I was actually hanging out with my sister and a bunch of her rad ass friends, and I was probably like 13 at the time. Everything that I'd done when I first started was probably 13, 14 years old, I'm not gonna lie. So 13, I'm chilling with my sister and her rad ass friends, and they're all like, we're under this bridge in the east side, and they rolled up and they started smoking a little ass pinner joint. It was like a small ass pinner, like shared between like 5-6 people. So they passed it to my sister hits it. And me, I didn't even know my sister smoked at the time. So I looked up at her and I was like, yo, what are you doing? You can't smoke. She's like, yo, try it. She's putting it in my face. She's like, yo, take a hit. I took that bitch, took a hit. Bro, I'm telling you right now, I loved it, bro. I loved it right off the bat. We go back home at my dad's house. My sister, man, she snitches on everything she does on herself. She snitches on me. We call her TMZ at home. She likes to report shit. I'm telling you right now, she went right up to my dad and she told on both of us. She told my dad that we smoke weed. My dad got upset, got mad. We got grounded for like a week. And then from there, I remember another story where around that same time, my brother was already smoking. My brother's a couple years older than me, so I went into his apartment one day and he had a big bong on the table. And he had a fat bull pack. And he looked at me, he said, you smoke?
Smoke? You smoke? You smoking?
I said, shit, like I smoke now, like I smoke a little bit, you know? I always keep it real with my brother. He said, go ahead, take it. And mind you, this bowl is packed right up to the top. I take a fat hit of that bong. I nearly fell back, I fainted. My heart's beating so fast, I think I'm dying. I'm having a fucking heart attack. Like, I'm telling my brother to call 911. He's like, nah, bro. He's like, you just gotta sleep it off. Close your eyes, chill. I literally closed my eyes. I passed out for like 10 hours straight. My mom's calling my brother. My mom's calling me, blowing up my phone like, where the fuck is this guy? I'm upstairs. My brother had an apartment right above us at the time, and I was just upstairs passing out, snoozing. My favorite shoes would probably be Air Forces. I'm gonna keep it real. They're affordable, they're nice. I buy a couple every year. Favorite designer, shout out to my boy Humble Child, Humble Designs. Shit's coming out soon, there's nothing out yet, but when it does come out, that's all I'm gonna be wearing is fucking Humble Designs. Make sure you guys get on that shit. And of course, I'm Tae Louie. I love Louis Vuitton. And shout out to Nike. Top movies, I would have to say The Truman Show. You watch The Truman Show? The Truman Show is crazy. Like, again, with the conspiracy theories and shit, like, sometimes that movie used to make me wonder, like, I used to look around and be like, what if we're a product of the government and we're just like, we're being watched, there's cameras everywhere, we're just like almost like a show, like everything is played out, everything is planned out, you know what I mean? So that's why I like that movie. It symbolizes a lot of shit. I like the movie The Platform. I recently watched that shit. That shit is crazy. Holy. Makes you like that movie really makes you think, bro. Like, you gotta start eating your food. No more wasting your food, man. For real. Oh yeah. And of course, A Nightmare on Elm Street. When I was a kid, that shit made me have nightmares like a motherfucker. Like, made me have night terrors. I used to come out of my room screaming. Swear to God. Can't forget Freddy Krueger. Shit, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even really have a dream car. As long as that motherfucker drives and it gets me to where I need to go, you know? I'm not really too big on cars like that. Hawaii. I would like to go out in Hawaii. I swear to God. I've been to Hawaii one time. I went there for a week with my girl and my boy, and I'm telling you right now, I love that shit. Bring me out to Hawaii if I die. I like flats, but I fuck with both. That's a hard one. Probably LA though. LA. I'm not even a big ball guy, but of course I'm gonna go with probably Jordan. Jordan, man, he's the GOAT. I tell anybody you could be whatever the fuck you wanna be. Life is honestly what you make it. You can either be a dumb nigga or you could be a smart nigga. Go either which way you wanna go. Life is what you make it. I'm Tae Louie, and you're watching Nuff Said with Rushmidd.